Hi, this is Mauvu doing your feedback. If you have any questions, just ping me in your thread. Okay, village spawn. Already we should be RTA render changing instead of like you only want to be changing the entity distance in that settings change you do there. Um, okay, so already what I think we should have done here is like you turn around, obviously leave the like sheep pen or whatever it is. We see the blacksmith, right? I want to grab the bed out of this house, um, and then in between a sprint jump towards the blacksmith, you just open inventory, hotkey the bed out of your inventory, close your inventory, just to like, so we have the bed if we want to use it to mine gravel that's on the bottom of this river. The reason that's good is because like the bed gives you an air pocket that's good for mining a lot of gravel on the bottom of a river. Um, and yeah, I think the reason that's correct is because like the way I'm already thinking that's like the optimal way to route this is like I don't know where the lava is yet because we haven't looked, but like routing this village at the very least, you mine through the wall of this blacksmith, craft your tools and stuff, grab what however much hay you want from here, and then you get your bed, blacksmith, hay, gravel, and then you go back to the blacksmith, mine your wood, bread, boat, and then you go to the golem if you need it because you might get enough iron from the blacksmith, and then but yeah, and then you go to the golem, kill it, and then you're done. It's like very very linear. It's the way I'm thinking. This should be routed. But yeah, this blacksmith, you pretty much always just want to mine through the wall to reach this chest instead of going through the door. Um, and then in ranked, from the blacksmith chest, I don't think taking armor is good because like it just limits how fast you can put on gold armor out of a bastion, which just is really important because the more time spent putting on gold armor in the bastion usually means the more time you spend taking hits from a sword guy, which is just bad. And then also with the apples, it's just if we're getting a ton of bread, it's just an extra inventory slot, really. It's like it's just another thing that you really just don't want to loot from the bastion. I've been saying from the bastion so often today. From the blacksmith. Um, yeah. Okay, so book crafting tools is just like not good because we can. You always get 4 iron from the golem, right? We should just make iron pickaxe, iron shovel. It's just faster to drag craft and overlap the craft so we can craft them both in one go. But yeah, just like not really paying enough attention to the resources we had. Could have just made iron shovel. Yeah, so like we should be going to the hay before we start mining wood on the way back to the crafting table. It's like what we should be doing. They're just like it's more linear movement really. There's just like less backtracking and it's small time save, but it adds up if you keep doing that time save there. Okay, so we're getting flint later then, I guess. Um, yeah, I mean having the like you just do all your village routing and then you worry about flint and lava pool is like it's a consistent way to play, which I guess is fine if you're not worried about the like raw pace, but also being able to think on your feet and path in gravel to make your run like because if you see the lava pool from the golem kill like pillared up and like Quake Pro F5 like looking for the lava pool and the river isn't on the path to that lava pool, you're just gonna lose like significant time going out of your way to grab the gravel at that point, which is why it's just a lot faster to to grab the gravel when it's most convenient. Um, we should wait to craft the bread here until we have killed the golem, so that we can place the crafting table down once, and then bucket bread, and then because we're just gonna have to place it down again to craft our bucket. Okay, the gravel's right on the surface here. I mean, yeah, that just goes in with like when we're mining the wood off the blacksmith, like at 52 planks, you just want to be looking around to like you want to be looking around to like just look for more information. Like maybe you can see the lava pool. You could have seen a better patch of gravel, like what I was talking about earlier. Like what I was saying, like 10 seconds into the seed, I'm thinking you go bed, blacksmith, hay, gravel, woods, iron golem, right? What would happen in that is you go bed, blacksmith, you see this gravel, you go, okay, so I'm going for that because it's not on the bottom of the river, it's going to be faster. So it'd be like, go to this blacksmith, you see that, and then I'm just like, okay, boat, hay, gravel, golem, and then I'm out. Like you just adjust when you see like better decisions. And then yeah, while we're killing the golem, you should just try to get used to doing it in third person so that you can like look around, make golem kill to try and find the lava pool easier. It's like it's the best vantage point you're gonna get in a village run, and yeah, fine. Even though there's 3 lava pools in a ranked seed, like you don't wanna give yourself worse chances at finding any of them quickly. Like we just don't know where we're going at all now. Okay, we see one. But yeah, like this person, well, they got to the lava pool like 10 seconds before you did. It was likely just pathing. Like that was probably just the time save they had. The better pathing in the village there. That's sketch. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just like Portal, like game sense. Like here, you just use these two as your side 2 blocks, and you do the upside down L shape over here for your portal. If it helps, you can like third person and look down to like try and get a good look at the lava pool as you're going towards it. So like try and figure out where you want to build your portal before you get there. Like just give yourself more time to think about it. Okay, so we're pillaring up over this tree. So like it's a niche tech, but it is good here. Like on treasure, the like the floor which has um the gold bridge on is at Y65 at the back of treasure. The actual bridge is at Y67, I believe. So you could have just tapped F3 and look at your Y level, and you're like, I don't know what it is, but it looks like you're probably around like Y60. So you could just like know you're able to just run right around in the back of treasure and get to the like bridge immediately instead of doing all of this like stuff and you're coming in the bridge like the opposite way, so it's like awkward, but there's like plenty of ways to deal with approaching the gold from the other side of the treasure bastion. Like I know it's like hard for me to explain them. If you want, I can just record like a quick like video of me doing it to like show you how you get the gold there. Okay, this is a very, I'm very confused about why we're routing the bastion like this. Do we, I mean, I'm not sure, but if we don't know boomer route, you should just definitely learn it. It's like so much faster than this. Like you get more gold, you get 50% more pigs, and the trade start is like barely any slower. And yeah, we haven't even let the other side of pigs in. So we have 3 pigs here. Boomer, you get 9 to 10 pigs. Like it's just, I mean, it doesn't take a lot to realize like it's just miles better than this. Like it's just a ton of time save, and if you just practice safe boomer a lot, it's incredibly consistent at not dying. Like even if the pigs don't have enough time to move out of the chest room, it's still really consistent at avoiding any damage at all. Why are we looting the bone blocks? Like, they're just useless. It's just a wasted inventory slot on 6 blocks that you're not going to want to use. Yeah, you might need to remind me, but I I want to send I want to send a video of 7 rows about doing safe boomer for the treasure bastion. It's just like a consistent route that's really good in RSG and ranked. Like um did we see the fortress? I couldn't tell with the like just like online bitrate, I guess. But yeah, during the bastion route, like when we set up our trades, after looting the chest, we want to overlap like pre-crafting a bed, pre-crafting an iron axe when possible, iron sword, a bow even if we've got a lot of string, and a pearling exit, and in treasure if we don't know where the fortress is. Before doing any of that, you should go to the bottom to break the spawner. If you're playing for consistency, like I mean, like sometimes top runners can just like send a direction because they've intuitively ruled out other quadrants of the nether, because like they've been able to see pretty much that whole quadrant on the way to the bastion and be like, okay, the fortress isn't there, so it must be this direction. Like yeah, it's just more consistent to break the magma cube spawner, and it's not that slow at all. Like you just boat down, break the spawner with a pearl, and then you just like you pearl hang, boat down, break the spawner, and just unpearl hang, and it's like 10 seconds. Okay, we did see the fortress. Okay. But yeah, we should have at least pre-crafted a bed, and then in our very first pearls, you want to craft nether brick so that you have it already crafted for your fortress split, so you can quickly use it to blaze bed, the spawner. Okay, so I mean yeah, it's just like a very like it seemed just like a very haphazard aggro pearl. Like it's a good aggro pearl in theory. It's just you want to aim slightly upwards. Like it's just horrible aim really on the actual aggro pearl. Like it saved like 1 second. Like let's be honest. Like this, you could have just pearled further. Like the 0.1 second it would have taken to like adjust that aim to be good. To say like it's 0.1 seconds time loss of adjusting our aim to save the like 2 extra seconds of getting a better pearl. Like it's just better to do that. Like Um, okay, so buried fortress, right? I mean, realistically, when we see the fortress, you want to change your pie chart to the mapless one so that you can use thin macro to try and like find the spawner through the walls, right? And especially on the buried fortresses like this, you want to use thin macro to try and find block entity spikes to try and find the spawner quickly through the walls. Like, we're just guessing, and I mean, yeah, we find an open part of the fortress here, which is good because it gives us free visibility. But yeah, so we did that like aggro pearl earlier. Why are we not pearling here? Like we eventually decide to pearl, but like see the spawner here. You should just pearl at the side of it immediately. Like you've got more than enough health. Like there's a ledge there that's it's perfectly safe to land on every single time. Like it's completely safe to just pearl over here. You've got like infinite food. Like why are we not pearling? Like I don't understand that at all. It's just like so you can just get 3 times save there. Like are we? I'm assuming we're not low on pearls at all if we did that aggro pearl earlier. We should just punch out fire, but it's like because like fire blocks any blaze spawns that are within 3 blocks of it. So like the one next to it, the one next to this block, and then the one next to this block are all blocked from blaze spawns. So it's just gonna like potentially block one blaze from that blaze spawner, which is just like needless. Um, yeah, we shouldn't be building our blind portal yet. Like we have other stuff to overlap. Like you need to craft that wall, glowstone, like nether brick, beds, anchors, maybe iron bars, a bow, eyes of ender. All of those should be ideally overlapped before blinding. And you only send the blind before doing those if you've got 7 rods or well 6 rods and you've finished killing blazes on that cycle. Or like if you've got less than 6 rods, you should be doing those things. Um, and yeah, and then if you've blinded on 6 rods and haven't fully overlapped everything, you should craft all your beds and stuff before re-entering the nether. Like, um, so are we gonna do yeah? Standing on soul sand messes up your FOV, and it just messes up your bow tie measurements. It's just really bad. You want to be stood on a normal block, so like the obsidian stuff, because it's zooming you out, and it's just meaning that you're just gonna be like it just messes up the calculations really. Is what I'm trying to say. Like even if you don't have soul speed, it still affects how your FOV looks. Standing on soul sand, like I'm sure you can notice that. But yeah, you just don't want to eye measure while being stood on soul sand. That's what I'm trying to say. Uh, yeah, so like we've got like 0 overlaps done, and we're not like crafting anything in between blaze hits, which is like an ideal place to overlap all those like nether brick crafts where you can just open it, flick to where it is in the recipe book and just craft. Like it's really easy to do that after just like a little bit of practice. Like um, I don't know if we did so, but when we re-enter the nether, you want to be make sure we're looking in the direction the Eye of Ender went, so that we know it's like you have the spatial awareness of where the stronghold is, because you re-enter the nether and be looking in the same direction, so you like know which direction you need to go for second portal chords, and you can instantly send a pearl hang if you're still waiting on rods. And if you're not waiting on rods, you can just start going that direction immediately. And it looks like our Ninja Brain bot doesn't have the show angle to stronghold option enabled, which is just like, it's really, really good because like you can just F3C Ninja Brain bot upstate and it shows you a little arrow, like a left or right arrow next to an angle, and it basically tells you move left or right, like whichever, move your cursor to the left or to the right this degrees to be looking straight at where the stronghold is in relation to you. So like it might say like right 47 degrees, so you just move your cursor like approximately 47, like 45 degrees to the right, and then you throw your pearl whatever the distance says, so like 50 blocks, and then you're going to land pretty much straight on top of the stronghold chords. It's just really nice. And you just, all you do is you just F3C to update Ninja Brain bot each time you want to know your direction to the stronghold. Yeah, like what I was saying with before, we could have had this pearl hang done upon the re-entry of to the nether, and not have to waste that like 5 seconds running over to like through the pearl, right? That could have just been done straight after re-entering the nether. And yeah, this is what I mean. Like instead of trying to figure out our like where we are relative to the stronghold, if you can just F3C to get that information like pretty much instantly. Like yeah, if we just lost like 6 seconds again, like um I guess just like another thing with the getting to stronghold chords is like using the F3 cursor is good to like figure out how you need to adjust your coordinates. Like basically the where the red line is like going in the positive x direction, so opposite of the red line is negative x, and then the blue line is positive z, so opposite of blue line is negative z, and then I mean the green line is up and opposite of that is down. Like obviously it's like that for the y. But yeah, it's the red and blue lines are the important ones for adjusting your x and z, and then here you're standing at one block off. Like you want to be looking at your block coordinates for the second portal. Yeah, you're probably gonna still hit start. Okay, yeah, we adjust to -230. Yeah, very good. Um, I feel like that spike. So this spike still can be the portal room. Just like it's probably the portal room if there's like multiple chests behind it as well, because it's like a large spike to be the portal room. Like 59 is pretty high, so instead of trusting this, which is a uncommonly high spike for the portal room, I'd just like to scan more like all the directions instead of just like full sending this. Okay, we find it instantly. Pretty good. 4i. Okay, we're not sending 0. I don't know if we're nervous or we just like don't know 0, but regardless, like in ranks, 0 is just consistent for like consistently fast end fights to like just not lose when you enter end with a lead. It's just you do 0 to not lose the lead and just close out the run. But yeah, I mean, if we're not doing 0, that makes sense as why we didn't do any pre-crafts in the fortress. I don't know what we're doing now. Like, like you want to set up your obby as soon as possible to like so you can stand in position to not get any like non-north south perches, because the dragon chooses its perch node to like be opposite of where you are at the time of it choosing. So like if it chooses its next path when you're still east-west, it's gonna, and it chooses to perch, then it's gonna do an east-west perch and fly up really high above a tower and then come down and perch in a, and it's just really slow, basically. And then again, well not again, but like here, we set up our obby in the, so we set up right side obby, which is correct for front right dragon, but we're meant to run over to this side. Basically, I mean, the reason behind the, or the like thought process behind setting up obby is you want to wait for the dragon to perch on the opposite side of the bedrock fountain, which you set up the obby on. So you set up the obby on the right side, you wait for the dragon on the left side, and it just makes it so much less likely for the dragon to flip during the one cycle, and it also means you're able to get better knockback and damage on your first bed. And then also, the reason this is the correct side to set up the obby on for front right dragon is because setting it up right side means we're waiting for the dragon to perch on the left, and waiting for the dragon to perch on the left means that where it's going to try to perch is right here, which is really close to where it's flying down. So like you get an insta perch and it's really fast. Basically, that's why you wait for it on the left when it perches front right, or when it's front right dragon. Not do we not have stuff to make a bow? Hold on. Yeah, but we don't have arrows though. Don't know if we just like forgot to lose them all. Didn't get them from the bastion. Especially when you've got a pearl, I'd recommend trying to wait for perch further back than you are now. Like the like general chords you want to wait at is 70 blocks out. It's just like a good balance of being far away from the fountain, because like the further you are from the fountain, the less likely it is for the dragon to fireball you, and fireball phases are the slowest. And like, but you still want to be close enough that you can just pearl straight to the end fountain to do your one cycle. And then another niche thing with the end fight is you want, when you're waiting for perch, you want to stop the dragon fireballing you unless it's outside the ring of obsidian pillars. The reason that is because when the dragon chooses its like flight path, if it's outside the ring of obsidian pillars, it on average chooses shorter flight paths. Like I believe it's 4 nodes long compared to like 7 nodes long when it chooses its next flight path from inside the pillars. So like, and the dragon fireball phase ends when it shoots its fireball, and it can only shoot its fireball when it can see you. So if you block its line of sight with you until it's outside of the ring of obsidian pillars, you can prevent it shooting its fireball, and then you let it shoot the fireball at you when it's outside the ring, and it will more likely choose a shorter flight path for its next phase. And that's good because then it's just gonna finish that phase quicker to get like more re-rolls of trying to get that perch. It's just like it's very technical, but like it just gives you faster chances at getting perch rolls basically. your opponent like died in a stronghold or they're having a really bad time. Yeah, like see what I mean? Like 30, 35 damage on that bed. If the dragon, if you wait on the other side and the dragon comes in, it's just so much better for the damage in the one cycle. Like, and yeah, like the knockback you get from it is just more consistent at setting it up for like better damage on the second rotation. Like, it's I just like try it out. I promise it's like much better for one cycling. Like I don't know the exact reasoning. I'm sure there's like SSG players that would know, but yeah. Um, okay, so overall in the overworld, just like the village pathing was very just like I'm gonna do the village and then I'm gonna get my gravel and then I'm gonna go to the lava pool. Where if you're like more aware of your surroundings, you can know when you want to switch it up and grab your gravel mid village route, like, and it could have just like saved significant time here. Where you get the gravel like sort of in the village route, but there was just a lot of backtracking in what we were doing anyway. Um, yeah, and then not being in third person on the golem kill, we could have potentially seen a closer lava pool that could have saved quite a lot of time. Um, yeah, I'd say if there's one takeaway from this, it's to do safe boomer on treasure. It's just very consistent, faster, and just like more safe than what you did as well. Like it's more consistent because the pigs are in the same like position every time, and you can distract them very with gold like consistently. Like as long as you know what's happening, it's extremely safe. Like it's really hard to die in treasure. Like something's gonna go horribly wrong. Like there's a hoglin in the top of treasure or something. Like that. I mean, I don't even think they could spawn there apart from like on the very top. But those are very easy to dodge. Yeah, like the only way I could conceive like dying in safe boomer would be like if there's flowing lava that comes down from the ceiling and and you just burn alive like mid bastion or something. Um, yeah, and then I guess in the fortress using mapless pie chart to help you find the the spawner through the walls quicker. It's just like the most consistent way to play fully buried fortresses because like the sooner you get to that spawner, the more like your fortress split just becomes like it's just like a spawner split basically is what it becomes like because you're just able to you just blaze bed, punch out the fire, mine a spawner, do your overlaps, and then you get 6 rods and blind. Like just like the sooner you get to the spawner, the sooner you can play it like that instead of having to like look for the spawner and like worry about maybe I get strays like through one of these walls and like start digging in the wall and then like you can't find the strays because you're digging in the wall for them and then like yeah, it's just like it's so much better to just try and find just use the mapless pie chart to try and find the spawner through the walls. Um, and then yeah, what I was talking about with the Ninja Brain bot setting to like help you like keep the awareness of where you are in relation to the stronghold is just so good. Um, especially when you're like not the most experienced with uh end games. Like it's just so good when you're trying to quickly re-get your bearings and where you need to go. Like because there's that pearl where you like land and then you like don't know how far you've gone. Like I mean, in hindsight, like you know you can't pearl 116 blocks, so you know you still need to keep going in that direction. But like even then, like yeah, like we know it's 41 blocks, but we don't know which direction exactly. So we just spend a lot of time like trying to figure out which direction we need to go. Like, I mean, yeah, what I'm trying to say is like the Ninja Brain Bot setting about adjust like the angle adjustment is or the angle adjustment rather is just really helpful to getting to the second pool of coordinates. Um, yeah, and then I mean everything I said in the end fight, I felt like I explained it pretty well. Yeah, if you have any questions about anything, just ping me in your thread and I'll try to respond the best I can. Thanks for sending in the run.